revised against what you already sent?
Based off of the feedback Tony gave yesterday,
Okay.
we have revised WireX creative ready.
Was there a room? How do we want to do this?
Okay, let's walk. Let's see if anyone's in there. People have it booked, but maybe they're not in there.
Aha. Nice.
Figure it out?
Yeah, definitely did.
Having issues?
Well, there was like, no, not anymore, but yes.
How was the rest of your day yesterday?
It was good. I ended up going back to the office and having to work some more.
And what?
Working some more. Yeah, but it was fun.
Fun time.
Want to go in that room so we can all be together?
Yeah.
Okay, great. The one thing I should have to figure out is with WireX, the people were on the call, and I don't know if anyone was trouble like figuring out coordination of like, so they're like, just call this guy stuff, and I was like, you know, we're having a conference call. So it's a little bit.
Are they joining this call?
Remember, we're gonna call them at like 1:15, 1:30.
Yeah, we have that. There's a room right there.
We're gonna try
Okay.
to do it at the same time.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
How's the rest of your night?
I got some, a little bit of work done.
Oh, I'm so happy. Upgraded me to a suite last night.
You're lying.
I'm not. And gave me 2 free drink cards for the
What?
restaurant and bar slash rooftop, but I can't use them because I won't be here. So
Hey,
you should
how are
take
you?
them.
I won't. I'm being honest. Give them to him because he lives there.
Tony, do you want 2 free drinks to the rooftop hotel bar that I was at? They gave them to me last night and I couldn't use them.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't gonna like sit on the rooftop by myself and drink that.
Did they just give it to you because?
I stayed there a few times, so maybe they think I'm like special.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Well, you're gonna come back next week. You should just hold on to
Oh
them.
yeah, that's true.
That's true, but we should use them then. Well, we should all go.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
You said I don't want to go by myself.
We could get some more chairs.
I'm fine.
I'm fine on the floor,
I'm
to
just
be
gonna
honest.
sit around the table.
Tony,
Hey, Morgan.
how's it going?
Pretty good.
Hi, Morgan.
I'm assuming we can still test this. I have been informed everyone that sp.com isn't up and running, but
Having site issues today.
yeah.
Okay.
Big site
Yeah, we
issues.
can still test this because it's on our staging server, which isn't impacted.
Okay.
So I
Perfect.
just sent you actually a staging link that we'll be
Must be
using for this test. It's the 529 stream state page.
Okay.
But what we'll need for this test is the YouTube embed information
Yeah.
on your end.
Okay. We have Ehi, Jody, and Holly here at Nike. So,
Oh, hey guys.
Hey.
so I guess first thing they need is the embed link.
Yes. Who am I sending that to?
Morgan, Marshall.
If you want, you can send it to me and I'll forward it.
Okay.
You guys sit.
I'm good.
I know, like standing.
No, Matt's his boss, so it's really. Someone sit. Maybe take it.
Tony,
I
be
sit
careful.
every
Be
day.
careful on this one.
Is this one
Uh-huh.
wobbly?
I remember
I,
because
Last thing we need is
I
like the whole
was
thing.
Yeah.
well,
No, they're not related. They're twins. Our director's last name is also Doherty, and so Jody was just asking if Alex and Matt are related.
That's funny.
Like, no, but we joke that they're like long lost cousins.
Because it's not like a super common.
No, and they spell it differently. Matt's family, like, when they came over from Ireland, changed it to make it easier. Alex's family did not.
How's everyone's morning today?
Good.
It's been,
Yeah.
that was good.
Did you get my recap? It was really intense.
Right.
And I apologize.
Good.
But, I was just trying to make it comprehensive.
No,
Where did you guys get food from? That looks yummy.
Transport Market.
So Tony, if you haven't received it already, we did send you that test link. And then just so you guys know in terms of timing, as soon as we get that embed feed from you guys, or that information, we'll just need about 5-10 minutes to put it on the page and deploy it so that we can all see it on this test link.
Okay. So,
We have an issue.
okay. Yeah.
Did you send out?
Do we have an AdSense account? Like, do we have like the credentials for the Samsung channel?
Would that be like Nicole and Kathleen, Tony?
Because those are the only accounts like that are YouTube partners. We can apply for one with this test account that can embed. So the test account does not have the functionality to embed, apparently, unless it's approved by this AdSense term, like paywall, essentially. I'm assuming
But then the account that Edelman set up for us can't stream.
it can stream, but it can't embed. So
Let me talk to Kathleen.
Okay.
Here. I can't access their Wi-Fi. Are you guys?
Oh, you can use my hotspot if you want.
No, I've got one right here. Thank you.
I am, but just because internal, like.
Oh, right, of course.
I'm wondering if there's any of these, like, I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe I should move the WireX meeting to like first thing tomorrow morning instead.
Morgan, give us a few minutes. We are
Because I think this is
working on the link.
Maybe the WireX team should be able to get started. Like they have access already.
Oh, okay. Great, Tony. And
So
while
we
we're
can go over
waiting, I think
review.
it's a good time to
Yeah,
sit down with
it's more of like.
Holly and Jody and yourself just to make sure we're fully aligned on the brain contingency plan.
Anything, but they like. in terms of,
Okay.
like, getting started, they already access.
And
We can do that after.
no, we can do that now. Holly's here.
Hey Morgan.
Okay. Hey, Holly. So we got your email. So just so we fully understand. So basically for the 29th, we're going to have 3 unique pages staged and ready.
Yes.
We're going to have the live stream stage, which is what I just sent to Tony.
Great.
We'll have that ready. We will have a secondary stream state ready that has that rain contingency copy that would replace what's below Experience 360.
Yep.
And then we will have a 8:30 p.m. post-stream state.
Yes.
Does that sound right to you? Okay, perfect.
That is correct.
Awesome. So we'll have that, we'll do this test here. We'll make any fixes that we need. But just so you know, Tony, we'll plan to have those 3 pages staged and ready for you to UAT and approve today, just so we're all set for Monday.
Okay. After 8:30, what's the copy changing to?
So after 8:30, the copy changes to, so the video feed is removed from the top, and then the copy changes to Manhattan Henge and 360. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm backing up. So the page will revert to what we would launch today. So it will revert to Experience 360. You've heard of Manhattan Henge. That copy, the countdown will reset to 8:10 p.m. on 5:30, and then below that it'll have the See It Live 5:29 and 5:30 copy.
Okay. Sounds right.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. Morgan, once you guys have that ready, would you mind sharing that with me just so that I can include that in that production binder that I'm putting together, that our team's putting together?
Yeah, we can go ahead and send you the run of show creative that we have. With the disclaimer, it doesn't have the rain contingency copy in it, but we can
Okay.
send you the UAC link when we're
Okay.
ready today.
One quick thing that Matt and I were chatting about this morning that we'd sort of breached yesterday but didn't fully talk about was, like, heaven forbid this happens, but like we get to the point where it's an electrical storm and we can't film, which I don't think we expect to happen, but we should plan for just in case. Matt's team is putting together like a sort of another backup option that's more going to be like just touting features, and then we can hopefully then use content from what's captured from the test over the weekend. So he's working on that right now and should be getting that over to you guys. So the likelihood of us having to use it is really, really small. Fingers crossed, knock on like 7 kinds of wood, but I just want to make sure that I'm letting you guys know that in case it's a big deal to have that copy ready as well.
Perfect. Yeah, if you want to send that to us, we'll just go ahead and stage it just in case.
Okay.
From our end, it's better to be prepared than
Yeah.
to
As soon as
scramble on Monday.
they're working on it now, and as soon as I get it, I will make sure to send it
Yeah.
over to Maggie and Tony, and then they'll forward it once they approve it.
I think that's a great idea for Monday, using that content that was captured
Yeah.
in the test. Right now, the local news is indicating that Tuesday will be no rain at all. So
Oh my gosh.
it's the Monday that we need to keep watching right now. Anyways, I
Okay.
think still the concern.
And I mean, honestly, even if it's
Tuesday's the full sun, right?
yeah, Tuesday is really like the money day. So that's the day we're hoping is the great weather. I mean, obviously we want great weather for both, but if it rains on Monday, it's not the end of the world. And even if it's like kind of like, it still should be kind of cool just to be able to do something live. So barring, lightning and thunder and the heavens opening up, we should hopefully be okay. Okay, cool. I just wanted to bring it up while we were all on the phone.
Okay, yeah, appreciate that. Thanks.
One other thing, just logistically, I think that getting this is really important that we get it right now. I was just mentioning to Maggie, we originally were going to hop on a call with all of us with Wirewax right now, and I'm wondering if actually maybe it might be better just to hop on first thing tomorrow morning while you guys are figuring out all the website logistics. It won't impact us from a production standpoint because they're already moving in terms of getting this, like the staging for their asset going, because we sent over the interim assets. Or we could meet like in a little bit. I just I've been trying to coordinate with their availabilities, and I don't want to impede anything with the website because I know that's really important.
Yeah, that makes sense. We are available today, even if it is later today, just to kind of understand what they will be sending us to implement on the page.
Okay.
But if this isn't planned to go live until next Friday, we can certainly talk with them Tuesday next week as well.
Are you guys closed tomorrow?
Oh yeah, tomorrow's.
We're closed tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. They're
Yeah.
closed.
Oh, you're closed. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but we can do it either later today or next week because.
I can do it till 5:30 though, because my flight. I can be on a conference call while I'm traveling.
Okay. I mean, we have time because
Yeah.
it's not really going to go live until Wednesday, but.
So let me just talk to them really quickly and just tell them that we need to either find a time later this afternoon, or
Well, are we able to do
Or
anything right now? I
Tuesday.
mean, would it make sense to do that call now, since we're not able to send anything over quite yet?
If they're available.
they are available right now. Yeah.
I think. that would
Morgan,
be-
we're still
if you wanna
working.
share the screen,
Okay,
Let's do that.
let's try to get them on this call.
Yeah. the more the merrier.
Do you, Morgan? Is there a conference line that you might be able to shoot me over that I can just send to them to have them dial into?
Yeah, in
I'll forward the invite
Who would
for
you
you.
like me to send that
You got
to?
it, Tony?
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm really hopped up on coffee right now. I had like 3 cups of coffee this morning. I
Pretty
feel
much
like I
kind
had
of
a
set
Red Bull or something.
you guys up with
Drink
an
too much
AdSense
coffee.
account,
I don't normally drink much
like,
coffee.
which is
No.
something
Morgan,
that
put
should
you on
have been
mute.
done
I normally like a cup.
when the test account was made.
I'm normally like a cup.
How much does that cost?
Oh, that's not.
Well, I'm gonna find out soon
Today
enough.
was
I don't
just
think so.
yesterday and today were just
So,
more exciting.
They
Stay alert, keep going.
didn't set up an embed line for us or
They gave us
capability, but they can do it, right? They just.
no. Edelman was kind of like, oh, here's a dummy account for you. Here's the login, and Amy set up the actual thing.
Mhm.
But when Edelman set up the account for us, they didn't sign up for an AdSense.
Okay, but I mean, they can do it, right?
Abe's doing it
It
right
just has to be redone,
Yeah.
what they said.
now. Abe's doing it, and I'm trying to call Cam, he's not available to
Oh,
figure
okay.
out like why that didn't happen. And Kathleen is just not at her desk right now, so we're
Right, I mean, it's fine, I'm just saying, they can do it, just wasn't done for this test, but,
Yeah.
It's not that they can, it's that we are essentially right now.
Mhm.
They don't have to set up a new account, we just have to get an AdSense login, and that's what Abe's doing right
So
now.
yeah, so it's
Okay.
possible, it will be done.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
I'm just saying, we don't have to wait for Edelman.
okay.
For sending over that conference line. I'm shooting it over to them right now.
Oh, we're waiting for them to come online, what do you think is a good time to have a call on Monday?
For the whole team.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because you guys are planning on getting there like at around 11?
I
Yeah,
think that might be too early.
I think it might be a little
Okay,
early. I'm
okay.
thinking closer to like 1 might be more appropriate.
okay.
I don't know what you think, Jody.
I mean, I'm just planning on being closer to that area, like I can work from a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And just have maybe go out and scout and see when people are starting to gather. And from the photo evidence that I've seen, people don't start crowding onto the bridge until the sun actually starts going down.
So that's closer to 6. So maybe we can even meet Lisa then.
Okay. So if you guys are planning on meeting like on, down there, like 2-ish, then maybe we have a call at 1 right before you.
Yeah.
Because obviously you guys don't want to be outside, trying to.
Are you
do
gonna
a
go there
reboot.
straight from your house? Because I'm wondering if maybe we didn't want to meet
Not
here.
coming to the office at all.
Okay.
It's also like, it's harder for us to work from this space because like we can't print, we can't access the Wi-Fi,
Okay.
so it's better for us to either be in our other
Okay.
office.
What's the better time for everyone to be?
I can do it whenever. I can do it any one time.
We also have I think I mentioned to you before. We have like my solo satellite office in Soho, which no one else uses. So we also could use that too because we have a printer there and like guest Wi-Fi if we want to have a regroup. If that's as just an alternative space too, if you want.
So I'll set a call for 1 o'clock Eastern,
Okay.
9 o'clock Pacific.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good. That would be great. And then I think Tuesday we can probably meet, we can probably like regroup in the morning. I'm thinking just because, or like mid-morning, and then we don't have to meet until later in the day, but maybe we can just do like a,
Call or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
does
Yeah.
that sound good to everyone?
I'm happy to join a call on the 30th. I'm not actually on site. I'm also probably gonna have blackout periods, so for stuff like monitoring I'm not necessarily the best person. And Yemisi needs to be included on everything because she will be with you guys
Right.
every day.
Okay.
I'm bummed out that I'm not gonna be there on the 30th.
It's okay. We'll have a recording, so it'll be great.
No, I'm gonna be watching it from home. That's the location. I mean, they're both great, but I love them.
Morgan?
No, just if you could read through
Morgan?
what I sent,
Hey.
just make sure I captured
So
everything.
Monday I'm gonna set up a call for
Correctly,
1
so we can-
Eastern, 10 Pacific. Does that work?
And 1 Eastern, and is that call to
Just
provide the link?
no, just to regroup before we live stream later that day.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. You can just go ahead and include me on that.
Yep.
And then will we also have a call at 6:30 to do the link handoff, or is that something we'll just expect via email from one of you?
I think since
So
we'll all
you
be
pay
live,
the
I think it might
Yeah,
be
as
more
soon
of
as someone gives me the
a
card,
link
I'll
handoff,
do the
and then
registration.
Morgan, you'll have my cell phone information
I mentioned
in the
it
document that I
yesterday.
send over. It's also in my
Mental said you're good to
signature,
go.
and if you ever need
Yeah,
it.
I was just like,
And so if there's
It's just
literally
like,
any
you have to be
logistical
an
issues
age.
for any reason,
They
you can
close
just
early
call me
and
or
it's
email me.
yeah.
Have you
Okay.
confirmed there?
And then
Have you
I don't know if you
confirmed
saw
B&H
my,
has opening hours tomorrow?
No, not for the holiday because it's Friday.
I don't know if you
and
saw my,
they'll maybe be closed on Monday, and it's only
my
closed for
email,
Jewish
well, you
holidays
did
also.
see my email, but I don't know if you read through it,
But
but
I'll
I
check.
just put sort of
Yeah.
like points of
After
contact
this,
and
it's
like
just something
roles that we
really
talked about
fun.
yesterday. So I just put you as sort of the central website contact, thinking that you'd be like the main person we would be working with, but if there's anyone else that we should, like, you know, that we should include in there, let me know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I did see that email. That was really awesome. Thanks for sending that. And yeah, you can put myself there. Myself and Jake will be the contacts, but I'll definitely be able to get a hold of our peeps as needed.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Hello.
Holly, is that them?
Probably. Hello?
Hello, Jane. This is Holly.
Yeah, it is. Hi, Jane. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Great. I'm assuming Dan's already on the line.
I don't think he is. Or if he is, he hasn't made himself
Okay.
present yet.
Okay, but you did get to speak to him?
I didn't get a chance to, no. He didn't,
I see.
yeah, he didn't answer my call, but I'm sure he's just in transit. I can handle the SOW
Yeah.
follow-ups information with him separately, but what we do have on the line is you have myself, you have the Samsung team, production team, and Rosetta, who manages the website, also on the line. And the main
Okay.
reason that we wanted to regroup, and I think so, I'm hoping, Jane, that you're actually the person that can answer a lot of these questions, is we just wanted to talk, there's sort of two areas from more of a production end that we wanted to cover off while everyone was together. The first being that, one, we are going to be planning to send you over that clipped video, that'll be, 1 to 3 minutes in length. We're leaving it a little ambiguous just because we want to see what we capture, and want to get a sense from you if there are any like specific file specs that we should be aware of when we send that over.
Oh. Dan is
Hi,
joined.
Dan here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Sorry I'm a little late. We didn't see the conference code so later then.
Oh, no worries. I was just saying that we have this is Holly. You have the Samsung team, the production team, and Rosetta, who manages the website, are all on the line.
Okay. Okay.
So there was sort of, and I think, Dan, you and I can catch up. I think I'll call you afterward if we wrap up in time, or if not, I'll handle it via email in regards to the SOW piece of this. But there were sort of two areas of production questions that we wanted to address with you guys while everyone was on the line. And the first one was when we hand over the video asset that you guys will then use to edit, if there are any particular production specs that we should be aware of, whether it be, we want to give you like a pretty high-res video because it really shows off the features of what the camera can capture, but we just wanted to check if there's, file size restrictions or any specs that we should be keeping in mind when we pass that off.
No, so it's we'll send you the spec. It's a 360 by 9 spec.
Great.
And we'll send you that through right after the call. Don't want to be shouting out what it is because it's better if you have it written down.
Absolutely. Okay. That's pretty simple. And then the other question I think was more for Rosetta, so that you guys. Oh, and actually, before I jump into that, I put this in my note to you guys this morning, but just want to make sure I was really clear. So the video that we're planning to send over to you guys is going to be a recorded video of the live event that we're capturing. Since it is like an outdoor event and weather definitely plays a consideration into what we're going to be able to capture, ideally what we would love to be able to send you guys is on the 29th or the 30th, send you the sunset that we're going to be filming. But if for some reason it's raining, we may have to wait till the 30th to send you guys the really beautiful video. And then the sort of secondary backup plan is if it's super, super rainy and it's dangerous to film, we're going to be capturing some test footage this weekend, and we would send that to you guys to edit. So you'll still get a video clip by the 30th at the very latest. The 31st at the very, very latest. And if there's timing considerations with that, we can discuss that after this call. But we will be sending you a video either way. It's just we won't know probably until the 29th when we have a better understanding of what the weather will be like, when we'll be able to send it.
Okay. And just to be very clear, you guys are providing a stitched video, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so so the camera does all the stitching, does it?
Yeah, the camera creates it all. Like the camera takes the full 360 content, so you won't have to do anything with the video other than adding in the hotspots.
Yeah, no, okay. I just want to be clear. Okay, is there any test footage? I mean, obviously you're doing live test footage this weekend. That's amazing, and please do send that through. But is there any footage from the camera we can just put into the system now and just make sure that it all comes out well?
Oh, like a test?
Did we capture
Video?
it yesterday? Did
Yeah,
we? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, any test material from the camera you're going to be using?
We can send like little clips from yesterday. I guess.
Yeah, or we can even record something now because the content of it won't really matter, right? Okay. Yeah, we can send you the test footage as soon as we capture it, which should be soon.
Thank you.
Great. Okay, I think the only other thing that we wanted to chat with you guys while everyone's on the call is Rosetta is going to be taking the asset that you develop and then embedding it into their site. And I think we just wanted to, Rosetta, I don't know if you guys have any questions or if YWAX, you guys wanted to share anything that they should be aware of it from a website dev standpoint that we can.
Yeah, let me just say for now, what we'll do is we'll send through a test video iframe. It is just a standard iframe. You guys can play with that straight away, basically. We'll send you something else, a GE video, because I think that's one of the ones you referenced.
Yeah.
And just put that in and make sure that it works. The actual process of then swapping out the live completed interactive video when you guys have everything ready for your project is just going to be changing the video ID. So it's much simpler.
Okay.
That sounds great. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, that's awesome. All right. Well, those were the production.
This is back to Steve. Jumped in a little late. Dan, we have a couple questions for you actually that you can provide some guidance for us. So when we're kind of looking at figuring out that final trimmed down video time, is there any sort of, if we give you a shorter 360 video, you're able to push out on your server a higher resolution content? Is there anything that we should take into consideration when we figure out that total length of video we'll give to you?
Can I ask you just to repeat that question? I'm not sure I really followed you.
So we're trying to figure out how long a 360 video of that sunset we want to hand over and trim down for you from like the hour and 45 minutes of content we'll have. So right now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So we were wondering if we give you like a 3-minute piece of content, does that mean the resolution that's pushed out to the viewer on the site is lower versus if we give you something that's like 1:30 and the file size isn't as big, and that means we're at a higher resolution?
It's a real consideration. I mean, it's progressive in terms of downloads. I mean, the viewer will see it at the resolution and the high resolution they can do and have on their device or desktop or whatever it is. The timing doesn't really matter too much. I mean, because it's downloading ahead of when viewer is, if you won't see any difference in that really. So it's just a creative decision about what works best. And I'm guessing, I mean, what happens during that 1 or 3 minutes? What's the difference in what will be happening over that period of time?
I think it's more, it's well, that whatever we're going to give you will be kind of final moments of sunset. That's like the big moment and henge. And then I think what we're going to need at is, did anything cool happen? Like, did something like just cool as car pass by, or a bunch of people like were getting really excited? Like, what is that little moment that we want to make sure we capture with it? So it's more just looking at the footage. And I mean, like Facebook 360, it looks like some of the content's really good. Viewer on average is watching it for 45 seconds. So even if you have any recommendations on a length of a full piece of content we should give to you, let us know. We're just trying to figure out now what that idea is to turn over.
And in terms of where this is going, it is on Sunset.com and possibly instant articles or something. That's why I remember from the spec, right?
Yeah, and I think for now it's only going to be on the site, so
okay.
For now.
So in that case, I mean, I would probably opt to going something a little bit shorter, a minute long or something like that. Just because, you know, possibly our highest performers are in the 1 to 2 minute range, unless there's, you know, real narrative content behind it. It's obviously just depending on what you guys get up on the day. In terms of what are you speeding this up? Is it something that sort of sped up, slow down at certain points when things are happening, or what is it like?
Well, that's actually something interesting too, because we were talking yesterday. Right now, our kind of vision was that for this wire wax piece, it'll be really like this like point of view. You're there for that final minute of sundown. We'll keep the ambient